We're totally late for the party. But that's what you do.
Hopefully
You arrive
guys were partying
fashionably
without us.
late.
That's right.
Has anyone got the music going over there? Has
Got the music going.
anyone put out the streamers?
I should.
Does
wish
anyone like what do you?
I had some good music.
What makes a great party? That's what I want to know. I haven't been to a great party for a while.
No.
What happened?
Okay, first of all.
Oh no, what's going on?
He says, "Where's El Puppy?"
Oh well.
I'm with you. El Puppy should be here.
Do you think it's possible that El Puppy's going to miss the party? That would be almost.
That would be sad.
But that would actually help Matthew's self-confidence because El Puppy wouldn't be all building up Robbie throughout the party. Let's just dive into
Wait a minute. Why do we have an agenda for the free-for-all?
Sit down and Robbie, just a moment, please let us reveal the agenda. The Real McCoys.
No agenda. Free-for-all. No rules. Fun fest.
Aren't you glad that I introduced the no agenda
I'm glad to know what it's called officially.
for
April 4th, 2020. Matthew attempts to impose order.
I think it's very important at the outset of this fun fest to have a statement of rules.
Look,
and
see, Albright is already saying no.
What does it say?
Robbie objects, and her enormous army of devoted followers defends her vigorously. Yes!
It's almost as if I can see the
Yes.
future. But I am the man holding the piece of paper, and I will... Matthew...
Sulks and yet behaves himself. Oh, because he's afraid.
There's so many of you who love Robbie. And since I'm all alone on this island...
Oh. Jokes, jokes, jokes. All right. We have one from Max already. And questions, questions, questions. And stop it with the agenda, Matthew. Yes. Thank you. Oh, Matthew. I've never seen him so bold. Woo!
Hot take!
God!
All right, you guys, this is your show. You tell us what. We want to know what's going to happen. You're the MC of this particular DJ mix. Is that how you say it?
Oh my gosh, stop.
Don't you have that at a party?
No,
Oh.
you don't have Matthew rapping at a party.
I hadn't even started rapping yet. I was just
beatboxing.
laying down the beat. Mm-hmm. All right, so what do we have?
All right.
I bet somebody brought something to this.
Hi, Charlie. First of all, we have Ella is so excited about the readings that she read through Tooza Crowd already.
Oh, well.
We're not going to need to see you for the next couple
No,
weeks,
Ella wants to
Yeah.
hear my resonant voice. Talk
I
about
see.
Moxie and her many adventures. Ella, you're going to show up anyway, right?
I
hope so. Gosh.
All right. First,
yes.
Hi from Max.
Hi, Max.
Hi, Max.
Hi, Max.
He has a joke for
Hi,
us.
Max.
Why does the cow go backwards across the road?
Let's see. Moo, because he is actually doing yoga, and instead of saying moo, he's saying om.
Oh.
Right?
That's a good one.
Did you like that?
I'm sure you could construct that into an actual
That
joke.
was an actual joke.
Oh, sorry.
It was brilliant. Okay.
You're not going to get this one.
Okay.
It's a little bit
why did it
homemade,
go
I
backwards? Because
To get to the backwards movie.
what's the backwards movie?
I don't know. But you know
Okay.
what? That's just sometimes jokes.
Okay. Sometimes jokes expand your sense of
Exactly.
possibility
Exactly.
by just confounding you in a very exciting way.
Yes.
I'm confounded in a very exciting way. In case
All right.
anyone was wondering, Matthew, what is your inner barometer and landscape, right? Confounded in a very exciting way. But there's an acronym for that.
All right.
Yeah.
Beth is still waiting for the daily theme song.
That was in the last show.
No,
Oh,
no.
what?
Beth is behind the
Is
times.
this my friend Elizabeth?
Yes.
Okay. What is she waiting for
For
exactly?
you to sing her
Okay.
a daily
Does
theme
she
song.
realize that
Where's
for the
your guitar?
Robbie,
I'd like
no,
to
excuse
demand
me.
this as well.
Beth, for the first 6 days of this show, every single day, serenading you was on the agenda. Did you show up? You did not. You don't get to just chime in here at the 14th hour
Are you
making
scolding
demands.
Are you scolding one of our listeners?
I am. Isn't that what you do at a party?
You know what? We know
Don't you
Beth.
scold
It's
your
okay.
guests at a
Beth
party?
is an adult,
Beth
by the way.
is a sturdy
Yes.
adult with very strong feelings, with whom I have a jokey rapport. I have to
Yes.
get my guitar
Go get your
and
guitar.
spontaneously
Yes.
sing Beth a song.
What do you get when you cross a snowman and a vampire?
A cold bite.
Oh, that's very close.
Really?
Yes.
Frostbite.
Yes. Matthew got that one. See, he's really good at these things. Frostbite. That's funny. Oh, Beth, I'm not going to tell anybody that you told me to draw live. No, I'm not doing it.
Is Beth talking trash?
No, Beth's trying to get me to do something. Hi from Tristan again. Can our kids come to the free-for-all?
No.
Oh, they're not invited.
No, they don't want to. This is their time to
They don't
wrap their
want
minds
to.
on devices, so they're not interested.
Oh, Principal Ella has perfect attendance so far.
Oh.
She's not going to miss her owl points
Okay,
by
good.
skipping out on the
Good.
rest of
Maybe
the
you
show.
could give some of your
Yes.
owl points to Beth, who has like none. Lost all
Beth
of her
has
owl points.
Negative owl points.
Tell Beth.
Okay.
Beth, Give me, what do you want this song to be about? Give me a little structure. Give me some rules.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Beth's ready. She even put herself in a timeout. Okay, we've got a joke from Maven Maris. Why did the lollipop cross the road?
I cannot play a song, and you're going to have to answer your own jokes at this point.
Oh.
Why did the lollipop cross the road? Because it was so sweet?
No.
I don't know.
It was stuck to the chicken's back.
Ah!
This is funny because the other day Jasper was walking around and he had a lollipop stuck to his pants because he had been gifted in a lollipop for behaving, and then he lost interest. All right, Matthew's tuning his guitar.
Yeah, I should have done this before. If someone had given me some notice.
You know what? That's what happens at a party. Yeah. All right. Oh, M-Centric does not have perfect attendance. Well, sorry, you're not gonna get the which award is it that you get for perfect attendance?
Talk to the person who wrote the book.
I am talking.
I have no idea. No idea.
Maybe it's not perfect attendance. It's just not having negative output.
I'm going in the other room to tune my guitar. Can I do it while you people are talking?
You can't do both at once. We appreciate you being a loyal follower. Thank you. The weekend quarantine party. That's what this is supposed to be about. We're not calling it quarantine. We're calling it special family time. There you go. I like the joke from Rebecca. Yeah, so from Maven Maris, right? With the lollipop. I thought that was good too. All right. See, this is what happens when Matthew goes away. I got nothing to say, you guys. I need some topics. I need some jokes. Somebody did tell us. Okay, so in the last half hour, we were asking what a dodecahedron was because we were showing everyone this cool, amazing dodecahedron that Kato and Alden made together as a project because they're way into origami right now. So, dodecahedron means do means 2, deca means 10. So, dodeca means 12. That's what I thought. Hedron is a 3-dimensional shape, thus a dodecahedron is a 12-sided 3-dimensional shape. Good vocabulary word, because how often do you see a dodecahedron? Almost never, but there you go. You're gonna know what it's called when you see one.
Should we tell people the dodecahedron story here since it's some of the same people? Or is that too boring?
What
did Beth want? What did Beth want to know?
She wanted a song about the weekend quarantine party, but I said that we're calling it special family time, not quarantine. DJ said, what's a real buzzkill? This is a joke.
Oh, what's a real buzzkill? Fly swatter?
Yes!
Matthew
got it. Good for you.
Good.
All right.
All right, good.
All right. Talk about my caramel rolls. They looked really good on Instagram. They were really good. In fact, we ate 2 whole pans of them yesterday.
Here's the thing, you guys. The day before Robbie made the caramel rolls, Matthew decided to reform himself. For the past 3 weeks, I've been eating an awful lot of sugary delight, and it makes me feel a little bad to eat all that sugar. And I had said, I'm fixing things up. I'd gotten through a healthy day of no sugar, and then Robbie rolls out with those in the morning. And to make Robbie feel better, I took one bite. And then I ate 3 of them. And they were about the size of my face.
They were huge, because you know what I did? This is something that I do a lot.
What's that?
I read the recipe and it said to divide the roll. You roll up the dough into rolls as a long log, and then you have to cut it into the individual rolls. It said cut it into 12 pieces, and in my head I was like, well, if I cut it in half and then I cut those in half, that'll be 12 pieces. That is wrong, you guys. How many pieces is that?
Did you do the wrong math, Robbie?
I did absolutely the wrong math.
Do you know what happened as a result? They were big and delicious.
It was the
best math mistake I've ever experienced. What's that?
Is that I put them in the pan.
Yeah.
I saw that they were 8. Yeah. I knew that they were supposed to be 12, but I did not want to actually go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and be like, that's 8 and they're supposed to be 12. I just pretended that my dividing scheme worked.
Were you a little bit lazy?
I was so lazy.
Yeah.
Why would I be lazy about that? That was an easy fix I could have fixed, and I didn't.
Do you know why?
Because I wanted big cinnamon rolls?
Because the stakes were low.
Stakes were low.
Sometimes it doesn't really matter if you have big cinnamon rolls or small cinnamon rolls. And in this
true.
particular case, they were more delicious because they were so big that they didn't bake all the way to the middle, and they were really gushy and gooey inside.
That's actually why I'm mad about this, because they were gushy and gooey inside. I don't like when my dough is not baked.
Robbie likes dried out baked goods. I
like
don't understand
my
her.
goods to be baked, for
No,
goodness sakes.
They should be sweet and gooey inside. I see somebody saying, please tell my joke. So that seems me to believe that you didn't.
I thought I did tell Lamb and Turtle's joke.
Oh, maybe that's an old comment. Maybe that's an old
know.
comment. Friends, I think you need to ask us. I mean, not you. You don't need to do anything.
Wait.
This is your opportunity to ask us some questions.
DJ has another joke, which I think could be made into a song.
Let me hear it. All right.
What do you call a seasick turkey?
What do you call a seasick turkey? What do you call a seasick turkey? What do you call a seasick turkey? What's the answer? Oh.
You have to come up with
What
something.
do you call a seasick turkey? You call him a gobbler.
Close?
You call him a queasy gobbler.
Close!
Gobble, 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 bleh. Gobble, 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 bleh. Gobble, oh, gobble, ooh. Queasy gobbler. Wow, wow, wow. Queasy gobbler. You call him a queasy gobbler. You call that seasick turkey. Oh, honey.
A
Queasy gobbler.
But that is the wrong
What is
answer.
it? What's the right answer?
It's a wobble gobble.
The wobble gobble. You call him a wobble
Wobble
gobble.
gobble.
Wobble, 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 wobble. Wobble gobble gobble.
Wobble gobble. Bravo, Matthew. You were so close on that one. I was very impressed.
Sometimes making a mistake or not getting it right is actually better than getting it right the first
Yes.
time. This is the thing, guys. Walking through life in a state of perfection is not only impossible, it's not any fun.
No.
If you never made any mistakes, you would never get to have the glorious thrill of failure and what you can learn from it. Sometimes mistakes are good occasions for laughter, and everything is better when you laugh. I'm just saying, don't expect to do everything right. And, yes, and don't even wish to do everything
Yeah.
right.
My dad,
Yeah.
his one comment. His
name is Bob.
His name is Bob.
Robert.
Bob's comment on our live cast was
Oh.
one time Matthew sang a song.
Yeah.
And we were looking for
Oh.
a rhyme with
Chalice or
salent something.
valance.
I don't
Talon.
remember.
Talon.
No.
Yes.
With the imperfect rhyme we came up with was singing about Robbie's talons.
Right.
When the more perfect rhyme
Balance.
So
talents.
I said talents.
Right. Balance.
He said,
Oh.
"Why didn't you sing about Robbie's talents?
Talents.
That's because she's talented.
Balance.
And it would have been a more perfect rhyme." And I was like, "But it would have been a dumber song.
Yeah.
Isn't it better to sing about my talents
Yeah.
than about my talent?"
And the answer is much.
Yes.
Yes. But
I
there
like
is a thing
Matthew's
called a
song better.
perfect rhyme where the two sounds are actually completely parallel to each other. I have a long-standing argument with a friend of mine who
And
is an
Robbie.
adherent of perfect rhymes in certain contexts of poetry. I am always going to take the better rhyme over the perfect rhyme every single
Except
time.
rhymes aren't better if they're not perfect.
There is more to the rhythm of a poem or a song than a perfect rhyme. So you guys were going to disagree about this. I'm backing up my point that you shouldn't try to be perfect.
Well,
because
yes.
perfect
and this,
doesn't.
Yes. Okay, fine.
All right, go ahead.
How many states have you lived in?
If I lived in, well, I have lived in the state of Maryland
Yeah.
when I was little, and again now, the state of Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
the state of Massachusetts, the
Yeah.
state of Missouri, the state of Kansas, the state of North Carolina, the state of Maine, the state of
Georgia.
Those states is what I've lived in.
I have lived in Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you count Alaska as living
Of
in
course,
there.
I'm sorry, I
spent
forgot to
summers
say.
there.
No, you've spent so much time in Alaska.
Okay.
You have lived in
I've
Alaska.
lived a quarter of my life in Alaska,
That will-
even though it's just the summers.
That counts.
And I've lived in Georgia. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Massachusetts.
Oh, in Massachusetts. Sorry.
Yes. Ooh.
I lived with Matthew in
Quite
Massachusetts.
some time in Massachusetts.
In
How
Massachusetts,
many
that's
states
it.
have you been to?
Oh, I don't know.
I've been to all the states.
You have?
Except for Hawaii
Oh.
and I believe Montana. I have not been to Montana. Which
No,
makes me sad because Montana's supposed to be beautiful.
We went briefly to Montana when we did the South Dakota trip, no?
We did not.
Oh.
We went
Okay.
briefly to Wyoming.
Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah.
I get the whole West
It's confusing to Robbie.
is just...
The states are too big.
They're
She doesn't
too
know what to
big.
do with them.
They shuffle
They
all
don't
around
fit
in my
inside.
brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else do we have here? Do we have
What's
some
your
more?
favorite food?
My favorite food is Robbie's really gooey sticky buns yesterday. That's why I ate 3 of them, and that's why I've now again sworn off sugar again.
That is false.
What is
What
false?
is your actual favorite food?
I like a really good burrito. I like...
That's what I was thinking.
I
What's the
like
answer
just
to that
really good
question?
pizza. Really good pizza.
Yeah?
Anything... I like wrapping things in tortillas.
Yeah.
I like taking disparate elements, putting them in a tortilla, adding some Frank's hot sauce and some sour cream, and really, you can't go wrong. Sometimes I take leftover pizza, put it in a pizza oven, chop it up with the kitchen shears, put it inside of the tortilla with
Like
something else.
scrambled eggs
With,
and-
or some
rice.
leftover lasagna. And then I add some, and then you put it in the tortilla, and it's the great equalizer. Sometimes I take a tortilla, I spread some Nutella, I chop up some bananas, I take some yogurt. It's got to be full-fat vanilla yogurt, some, what do you call that, granola, and I put it all in there, a little peanut butter, put it in there. Ooh! Some
Matthew-
ice cream, some leftover cookies, put it in there. Oh, it's about the textures, it's about the sweet.
Matthew's a man of extremes.
No.
He likes everything
Harmony and
all
balance.
at once.
Yeah.
He does not, like, he has... This is not a criticism. I'll try to keep my mouth shut.
Can I make a point?
Yes.
That Ella and I, the
Yes.
principal and I, if you put us together,
Yes.
we make one whole person.
Oh.
Because she has been to Montana and Hawaii.
Ah.
So if you put Matthew and Ella into one soul,
She completes
we've
you.
been everywhere. She completes me. Ella,
That's what a good principal
thank
should
you.
do.
Thank you. You make me
Yeah.
feel like I've been to those places myself.
Yes.
What do we have? Pizza burrito. That's right, Amy.
Wait a minute.
That is-
Maeve and Maris used to live in North Adams, Mass. So did we.
What?
Yes.
We lived in a house that used to belong to a sorority.
Yes.
And a sorority is
It's like
kind
a
of like a social
crazy
club.
party club. We're kind of a sorority right now, except it's a party club just for girls.
This is not a party club just for girls.
know, we
This
like
is a party
everyone.
club for all the peoples.
Yes.
But a sorority is a party club for girls. It's not a party club. It's a social service organization.
Yes, they do good
that
things
also
for the
has
world,
parties.
but they have
So
lots of loud parties.
we lived in a sorority house that had been
No.
decommissioned.
Yes, it used to be a sorority house the year before we lived there.
So one night, in the middle of the night, we were in our bed, and our front door opened, and about 8 to 10 large men that played football for the institution of higher learning with which the sorority house was affiliated barged into our
Walked
room.
into our house.
And they're like, hey, where's the
Hey,
party?
what's going on? Where's the party?
Robbie-
If you want to make Robbie mad,
Woo!
you do that.
Holy
you
cow,
walk
friends.
into our house
It
in
was
the middle of the
not
night.
pretty. Robbie got up. She was wearing her night clothes, and she got up. She didn't have her glasses on. She walked right up to the tallest, strongest, meanest, most boisterous one.
I said some bad words. I told him to get out of my house.
And do you know what we found the next morning? Our pumpkin was smashed
They
into little
smashed our
pieces. It was not but Robbie won the war. All right, maybe they won that battle. Robbie won the war.
Ooh, they
I was
got me. They
proud of
got me
Robbie that
super
night.
mad.
I would have just hid under the bed. If Robbie had not been there, they would have had a party while I was under the bed, and in the morning my house would have been messy. That's all I'm saying. I saw something came in. What did somebody say?
Well,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Lamb and Turtle.
Yes.
You guys need to rewrite your joke because it's lost in the comments here. I can't find it.
All right, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry to make you do extra work, but sometimes it's the function of the...
Centric
Yes.
is saying people in her house are asking her what she's listening to right now. And she had to be like, Matthew's singing Wobble Gobble.
I would like to point out
Yes.
that M-centric
Yes.
means Media Center K.
Oh.
It's a description of a
right.
handle. It is not our friend's name.
Oh.
Okay? So
Okay.
we
I'll
might
just
call you
say
that
Media
from
Center
time to
K.
time. Media Center
Okay.
K. It sounds like a cool place. It could be a YouTube channel. It could be all sorts of things.
All right,
Yes.
we have a joke from, I think this is from...
Who from who? Robbie's looking at her
I have a cheat sheet for people's actual names.
It's a glossary. It's not a
But
cheat
I
sheet.
don't have their actual names. Okay,
Oh.
joke.
Okay.
This is from C. Albright. What is
Okay.
brown, hairy, and wears sunglasses?
What is brown? hairy. Wears sunglasses. I don't know what is brown and hairy and wears sunglasses. I still do not know. Brown, hairy, and wears sunglasses. Chewbacca when he's looking at the sun.
Ah, you're not supposed to look at the sun.
Chewbacca when he's looking at the sun. Is that the answer, Chewbacca? When he's being interrogated and the bright lights are shining in his face. Is that the answer?
It is not the answer.
Oh, key change. Please tell me the answer. Please tell me the answer.
The answer is a coconut. on vacation.
A coconut on vacation is the answer to the joke. A coconut on vacation is not as interesting as Chewbacca when he looks at the sun. At the sun, Chewbacca, as he looks at the sun.
That was pretty good.
Wow. Do you know that anybody, now that these tapes are out there in the world, anybody can use them against us at any point?
I know.
If we're ever in a court of law and they're trying to gauge whether we are of sane mind, I think this could be used to prove that we're not. So maybe it's working to our benefit. Yeah, but I'm not going to commit any. I'm not going to do any crimes.
Good.
It's not my plan.
Good.
All right.
Although I almost just admitted to a crime.
What was it?
I didn't cause a crime. They were criming.
Who's
the
criming?
people who broke into our house.
Oh, nobody was criming. They didn't break. I mean, they broke. They didn't break. They entered.
Didn't actually break.
They just came in.
We had the door.
We could have locked our door. There was no crime. It was just a misunderstanding and ensuing tumult. But there was no crime. Let me tell these folks about a time when I committed no crime, but created a great deal of distress.
Oh.
I was in a play called Pippin, my sophomore year of high school. It's a play about a young man trying to find himself. It was a product of the 70s. There's a lot of good
What are some songs from Pippin?
Corner of the Sky. Rivers belong where they can ramble.
Oh, yeah. This is
Eagles
a super
belong where
70s.
they can fly. Yeah. I'm gonna be where my spirit can run free. I'm gonna find my corner of the sky. It was not
Were you
Pippin.
Pippin? Okay.
No. I was like chorus boy number 12.
Okay, good.
I was not yet grand or magnificent, mighty or accomplished or loved or esteemed. I was dressed in a flowing polyester garb in my job because something had to be lit. Pippin was going to be burned to a crisp. Not in like a bad way, but in sort of a metaphorically
like a phoenix
beautiful way.
rising from the ashes?
Exactly. He was getting reimagined.
Okay.
Because this was the 90s, nobody cared anything about danger, and so I had a flaming baton.
You actually had flames.
I took flaming baton.
Like
I dipped it in a flammable material. I lifted it, and then there was a trampoline.
Oh my God, on stage.
There was a trampoline just off stage. I ran toward the trampoline. I jumped on the trampoline. I was supposed to leap in from midair as if coming in from the heavens with my flaming baton. It was very grand.
I don't want to name any names, but whatever foolish person assigned Matthew this job needed to be fired immediately.
That person was not foolish implicitly. That person had not yet gotten to know me very well. So I flew in with my flaming torch, and I presented it to the audience, and I went like this. And they all said, ooh. They said, who's that handsome young man with that flaming torch? And I took it, and I lit the thing on fire, and it went up. Then my job, my friends, was to go behind the thing that I lit on fire and put my torch out by rolling on it with my jazz shoe. I had a leather-soled jazz shoe. It worked fine in rehearsals. I put it out, I rolled it out, I did my job, and then I was to crouch till the end of the scene so that nobody would see me back there. I was no longer the point. I had been magnificent. Now I was meant to recede and diminish. However, my friends, the back of my garment... Well, here's what happened. I sat there hunkering, and all of a sudden, I heard gasps from either side of the stage. My fellow actors were gasping, and I didn't know what was going on. And then several of them hurtled toward me, tackled me, and started beating me on the back. And what happened was...
they should have from the beginning.
My robes had caught on fire, and fire was steadily climbing up my back. I was not burned. Fortunately, I had an under uniform on. The robes were merely a flowing exoskeleton.
This is a terrible story.
But the audience was quite distressed.
Oh, this goes back to luck that we were talking about with the last show.
Yeah.
You were lucky you didn't get burnt to a crisp.
I'm lucky that I didn't get burned to the crisp. And I have that story, and I didn't even have a slight burn. Nothing bad happened.
But what did the audience think?
I don't know what the audience thought. I did not interview the audience. There was a lot of gasping. But do you know what happened the next night?
You were not allowed to do that.
There was no torch the next night. I think that was actually the beginning of all safety regulations in America.
Yes, in the entire United States.
It all spread it, and they said, this kid is on the loose. It is not safe to do anything that used to be considered safe.
Do not hand anyone open flames on the stage, please.
My good friend, I'm in a club with a man named Michael, and we are the only two people in the club because we are the only two people with magnificent enough sweaters to be in the club.
Where's your sweater, or the sweater you're talking about?
All right, I will wear the sweater tomorrow. Okay, I will wear the sweater tomorrow. I'm not going to put it on right now. I'm wearing my Guayavera right now, which is my shirt from Guatemala. What
Okay.
yeah.
Lemon Turtle's joke, which was at the very start, which I told Matthew.
Let's hear it, Ellen T.
How is getting here at 12 o'clock, like we do, which Lemon Turtle always show up very early for this show. Yes. Like a pigtail.
How is getting here at 12 o'clock, like we do. I need to learn more chords. Here we go. How is getting here at 12 o'clock, like we do.
Ooh, this is
like a pigtail.
Dramatic song.
It's actually lay, lady, lay.
Oh. Lay across your big brass.
But that's not the point. How's getting here at 12 o'clock, like we do, like a pigtail.
This is the only song I can play spoons on.
'Cause it's pretty twirly, which sounds like pretty early, yeah. You missed that I got the pretty twirly.
I didn't get that joke. It was because it's
you didn't get
twirly,
it.
like early.
Pretty twirly, pretty early. It's pretty twirly.
It's
pretty early.
It's too early. Yeah.
I see another. I got William is saying something. What are you saying, William? What are you trying to say to us here on the Free for All Dance Party Day?
Where am I looking?
Well, where it says Greg.
Oh, it says hi.
No,
No,
right down there at
that's
the
sorry.
bottom.
That's
The
not
very
one.
bottom.
Oh,
Yeah.
then they wised up, and you were no longer choir boy number 12, and they made you the star from Alice, Who Knows You from High School.
I was, in fact, the lead in the musical my senior year. I played.
How did you advance so
Do you know why?
amazingly?
Do you know why? Because my character was named Prince Dauntless. And he was like a nincompoop.
Oh.
He was incapable of doing anything, and he had to be protected by a strong-willed woman.
They were like, wait, that kid who caught himself on fire, he'd be perfect for this.
It was foreshadowing for my marriage. Too early.
Twirly tweet.
Twirly.
Do you guys know that one?
What is that? What is that?
It's like a saying thing, like, how does it go? Something skeet. Twirly tweet? We used to say that all the time when I was kids. It was like a little back and forth thing, and I don't remember it.
There was another time when I was in stage, my freshman year.
Wow, Matthew has some good stories.
I played General Tom Thumb in the production of Barnum, which actually was a good role. I had a solo. My solo went, I'm General Thumb, just come to town, a Yankee Doodle dandy. I've washed it down with just a touch of brandy.
Oh, yeah, no, that's...
Da 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 da. First rate I am, they all declare, and all my something so... I don't remember all the words. The point is, I was super nervous. I was a freshman. I had to go out and sing a solo in front of all of the other kids for the dress rehearsal. It was a dress rehearsal. It wasn't the final performance. It was a dress rehearsal. So I went back into the bathroom where I had some privacy to practice. So I practiced. I was afraid I was going to fit my lines, that I was going to not hit the right notes. So I went back to the bathroom. I'm General Thumb, just come to town. But I had to pee too. So I peed, I sang, I did the things that you do in a bathroom and the things that you don't do in a bathroom at the same time. And then when I came out, I heard some laughter. I heard some laughter from the audience. Because when you're an actor and you're singing a solo, they put a little microphone on you. And the microphone is turned on and off by someone else in another place. I thought my microphone was off.
Just mean.
But no, they didn't do it on purpose. They just knew that my song was coming up next, so they were getting me ready. I don't know if it was a mistake, but everybody heard me singing and peeing. All of the people... I mean, I don't know how I ever lived that down.
I don't know how
I lived it down by setting myself on fire the next year.
And then earning the cred to become Prince Dumble.
Junior year, I was one of the
brothers.
Oh my gosh,
are there more stories?
In 7 Brides for 7 Brothers, and I had to do a high kick. Oh. I had to do this sort of high kick with my other brothers.
Which you learned in summer theater.
No, that was a leprechaun kick.
Oh.
This was a high kick. Okay. This was high. And so I did it. I did the high kick. I could really jump. And I was showing people how high I could jump. But I jumped so high that I sort of jumped too far high. I fell down, I landed on my wrist, and I broke it. Oh. So I had to have a cast on for part of it, and it meant challenge and difficulty. And no, this is when I fractured my butt bone. This wasn't my wrist. This was I fell on my butt bone, and I had to sit on a pillow for several weeks.
Wait, did you have to stop being in the show?
No, I did not. No, fortunately.
But did you get out of high kicks
This was early. I couldn't high kick for a while, but I think eventually I high kicked again.
Oh my gosh.
Because it was necessary for the show. The show goes on. The show must go on. That's the mantra. So finally, senior year, I don't think I injured myself or any others in the making of that musical. That's
Someone is here wondering if story time starts soon. And I apologize because I think that you have the wrong time because story time for picture books started at 1 o'clock Eastern
so we've
time.
actually gone over time. But here's the good thing, my friend.
Wait, I just want to explain.
Sure.
So reading the story from picture books starts at 1 o'clock Eastern time.
Mm-hmm.
And then at 1:30 we read from The Real McCoys, which is our longer book series that's like a chapter book.
Mm-hmm.
So on a normal day, at 1 you can see a picture book, and at 1:30 you can see read from The Real McCoys. Today is a Saturday. We just finished The Real McCoys, so we're having free-for-all. What are we having? What's it called? Free-for-all?
To be official,
Yeah.
it is called...
Oh.
I ripped it into tiny pieces.
Oh, yeah, we don't remember what it's called
It's like
anymore.
The Real McCoy's
Free-for-all,
free-for-all, no holds
super
barred, no
party
rules,
day.
fun all the time,
Yeah.
everlasting joy, holy
There,
cow.
Here's a piece of the old agenda. That's
So-
what it was
So
called.
here's the thing. If you want to see today's story hour, right after this ends, we're going to post it on the YouTube channel.
As a recorded
We
video.
read a book called The Luckiest today.
Yeah.
And you can read it. We're going to read another book
Sorry.
tomorrow. So come back.
That was bad information that we gave you.
Come back at 1 o'clock
Yeah.
our time or 12 o'clock your time if you're in the central time zone. Sorry, friends. You
Yes.
can still watch it
Yes.
archived in a few minutes.
Yes.
But every day we'll be here.
All right. People
right.
want to see the cake, Matthew.
Can't do it. Can't do it. Don't
Oh.
want to. No. It's dangerous. It's lethal. There's not
We
room
don't
in
want.
here.
We don't want Matthew to break his butt bone now.
One of these days. Yes,
Yeah.
don't hurt yourselves these days, you guys. This is a bad time to get hurt. So
Yes.
I'm sorry. I think I can I described it for you vividly. I mean, that's my strength now as a writer, is to describe it with adjectives. Friends, we have to figure out what to do tomorrow. Should we have
Yes.
more of this tomorrow? Because I really don't want to start Real McCoy's Volume 2 until Monday. So
Oh my gosh.
We could... What?
E just finished The Real McCoy's book 3.
Good
you guys
for
are
you, E.
Getting so ahead of us.
No, we need to encourage
You'll be
reading.
able to read
Yeah.
it with us again.
A quick straw poll. Do you guys want the day off tomorrow, or should we just have some fun? Well, should we just have some fun? Robbie, you look like you're so
I'm
mad.
trying to read and listen at
What-
the same
what do
time.
you
My
want?
brain doesn't work. I feel like there was another joke.
But let's figure out what we're going to do tomorrow. I think that's important. We're already over time, so let's figure
I
out.
think,
Yeah.
some people do like family stuff on Sundays. So
Should we
let's
have a day off
start,
tomorrow?
We'll do another. Oh, a day off.
Oh, no. Okay. I suggested more of this before,
We're
and
gonna
you
have super
looked at
fun.
me askance.
We're gonna have super fun party time again tomorrow.
Yeah. I've already run out of all of my embarrassing theater stories.
I have some embarrassing stories, I'm sure, but none of them are theater.
All right, it's going to be embarrassing
Yes.
Robbie Day tomorrow.
Super fun party time tomorrow again
Okay.
at 1:30 Eastern time.
Bring some more jokes.
But
Maybe
at
I'll
1
bring
o'clock,
some jokes.
we're gonna still be doing regular stories.
You know what I'm going to do tomorrow?
What?
I'm going to interview you. I'm going to interview Robbie tomorrow, and Robbie's going to interview me. You
Okay,
guys are welcome to
okay.
bring some
Yeah,
content.
bring questions.
But we're going to there's things I've always wondered about Robbie
Oh.
that I've never thought to ask her. So you will find out at the same time that I
Oh,
do.
my goodness.
For example, what Robbie
really thinks about Matthew.
what Robbie really thinks about Matthew. I will show you my guitar pick that's made out of a flattened penny. I think that's pretty
that's
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
Too late. You can't save that for tomorrow.
Why not?
Anyway, super
Okay.
fun free for all tomorrow.
Is there anything we missed?
Yes, Lamb and Turtle wants fun tomorrow. We'll have fun tomorrow.
We'll have some fun tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay? Friends! Friends!
Oh, wasn't there more from book 1 to review? There were questions. Were we going to do that tomorrow? That's not fun.
Maybe we'll do a little bit of that tomorrow. Maybe we'll ask a question or two.
All right.
Maybe I'll ask you, and you can tell me what we're going to figure it out. Maybe it'll be part of the interview. You guys, the bottom line is, ain't no rules tomorrow.
I know. I think some people were asking for a homework assignment, Matthew.
Who was asking for a homework
I don't know.
assignment?
I mean, when they say, weren't there some more questions that we were supposed to attend to?
Yeah.
You know what?
What?
Robbie's in charge this weekend. Super fun party time.
All right, super fun party time.
All right.
friends.
Super fun party time
And
tomorrow.
Monday morning, tell your friends,
Yes.
tell the governor, tell
No,
your...
the governor has better things to do. Governor,
Don't even bother the governor right now.
leave the governor alone right now.
Okay, but tell the
Yes.
principal.
Tell the principal.
Principal Ella?
Principal knows. She's already on it.
She's on it.
She planned this whole thing.
Monday for book 2. Monday for book 2. Tomorrow. I mean, no El Puppy today. What is up with
El
that?
Puppy has important things to do.
I don't
it's
believe
okay.
it. Okay.
It's okay.
All right, friends. Farewell.
Yes.
Bye.
We love you guys.
We do.
Have a good rest of your super fun party day.
Yeah.
And we will have another super fun party day tomorrow. Oh, you're going to sing us off.
Tomorrow. That was
will
it.
be. Oh.
Tomorrow.
Will be super fun party day. Tomorrow will be super fun party day.
Tomorrow.